Hi viewers, this is J. Swami, Assistant Professor of Zoology. In this class, we are going to discuss the parathyroid gland and the hormone that's secreted by parathyroid gland and its effects. There are two pairs of parathyroid glands are present in man. Here you can observe two pairs of parathyroid glands, one pair in each lobe of the thyroid gland. One pair of the parathyroid glands are present in each lobe of the thyroid gland. These are pea-sized bodies embedded in tissue of the thyroid gland. Then they produce a single peptide hormone. They produce a single peptide hormone which is known as the parathormone or PTH. Parathormone or PTH is produced by the glands. This PTH hormone, parathormone, it works in close association with calcitonin of the thyroid gland and controls the calcium ion levels in the blood. In general, PTH raises the blood calcium levels. PTH raises the blood calcium level, and whereas the calcitonin that decrease the blood calcium level. That is, the parathyroid gland releases PTH whenever the blood calcium levels decrease below the normal level, whereas the thyroid releases calcitonin in response to higher blood calcium levels. So both of them, they work in opposite manner. Then PTH, that is parathormone, stimulates the activity in bone dissolving cells which are called as osteoclast cells. Osteoclast cells, where the osteoclast cells causes the release of calcium into the blood. That is, PTH stimulates the activity in bone dissolving cells called the osteoclasts and thereby causes the release of calcium ions into the blood. This process is known as the resorption, otherwise demineralization. This process is known as resorption, otherwise demineralization. In contrast, the calcitonin stimulates the activity in bone forming cells which are known as osteoblasts, thereby releasing the calcium withdrawal from the blood and its deposition in bone. So here we are comparing the parathormone and the calcitonin. The PTH secretion is directly regulated by the blood calcium levels. PTH also stimulates calcium reabsorption by the nephric tubules in the kidney, and this prevents the calcium loss through the urine. It also stimulates calcium absorption. It also stimulates the calcium absorption from the diet in the small intestine also. PTH also increase the formation of active vitamin D in the kidneys. The vitamin D is carried by the blood to the epithelial cells of the small intestine, where it promotes the synthesis of the calcium transport proteins. So, the PTH hormone acts as a hypercalcemic factor and increases the blood calcium levels. In contrast, calcitonin, It acts as the hypocalcemic factor and decreases the blood calcium levels by eliminating in urine, by decreasing the reabsorption of calcium through the intestinal epithelium, and overproduction of the PTH that leads to the osteoporosis. That is, overproduction of PTS causes the transfer of calcium from bone to the blood. Hence, the bone become fragile and easily broken. So, such a condition is called as osteoporosis. The deficiency of the PTH may lead to the lower blood calcium level, causing the tetanus, otherwise the muscle cramps. So, this is the comparison between parathormone and the calcium, parathormone and the calcitonin hormones. So, this is the structure of parathormone, PTH hormone, which is secreted by the 4 parathyroid glands which are embedded in the thyroid lobes. So, here the low calcium level detected by parathormone, here the parathyroid glands, so it acts upon the bones, and it acts upon the kidney, it acts upon the small intestine and bring back the equilibrium of the calcium ions in the serum, otherwise the blood. If at all the equilibrium is established, there is a negative feedback of the calcium ions to that of the parathyroid glands, and thereby the parathormone secretion will be stopped furthermore. Then let us see here regulation of blood calcium. We are comparing, just now we discussed, this is the thyroid gland and this is the parathyroid gland. If there is a high blood calcium level, this thyroid gland secretes calcitonin. This calcitonin build up the bone by the osteoblast cells, and thereby there will be a decrease in the blood calcium level that brings to the normal blood calcium level. The calcium level brought to the equilibrium. If at all, if there is a low blood calcium level that is detected by the receptors, and parathyroid glands, they secrete parathormone or PTH, and that leads to the breakdown of the bone by the osteoclasts of the bone, osteoclast cells of the, see here you should not confuse, these are the osteoblasts and these are the osteoclasts, and thereby the blood calcium level get increased and that brought to the normal level. So, both the PTH and as well as the calcitonin, they may act in opposite directions. So, this is all about the parathyroid gland and the functioning of the parathormone. Thank you one and all.